Okay, folks, pulling up into the reviewing area here at the station platform is the Chicago and Northwestern 6847, an SD40-2. He will be stopping right over here at the mail crane. Our parade marshal, the Grand Parade Marshal is Mr. Tom Zappler, Director of Public Affairs for the Union Pacific Railroad, and he's going to hand over the controller to the ceremonial, handing over the keys for this locomotive. This brief ceremony will take place on the front porch of the locomotive. And as soon as we get them stopped here, we'll begin. Folks, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Tom Zappler. He's the Director of Public Affairs for the Union Pacific Railroad here in Chicago. And the Union Pacific generously donated this unit to the Illinois Railway Museum less than a month ago. And Tom is going to be handing over the controller key for this locomotive. On behalf of the Illinois Railway Museum, we want to thank Mr. Zappler and the Union Pacific for their very generous donation. So, Mr. Zappler, can we have the key? A few introductions. Well, you got to give it to the boss here. I'm the boss. Jamie Kolonowski here is the head of the diesel department, the superintendent of the diesel department. Eric Zabelny alongside is the MIC for the Union Pacific and a longtime volunteer. And Mr. Zappler is a longtime employee of the Chicago Northwestern and the Union Pacific. Okay, folks, pulling up into station track number 1 is the Door 2. Locomotive Company, and it only weighs 12 tons. Now, what did they do with a locomotive like this? Well, it's an industrial switcher. Many companies and factories had their own switcher for moving cars around the plant, and this locomotive was capable of moving 2 and 3 loaded box government. Yes, the U.S. Army 8537 black locomotive will be pulling up here into the reviewing area now. This locomotive was built in 1944 during the Second World War by the General Electric Company of Erie, Pennsylvania. As folks, while you're here, you're going to see in our diesel parade locomotives from 6 different locomotive manufacturers. Today, there are only 2 locomotive manufacturers in North gone out of business. The 8537 weighs 45 tons. So you notice that we went from 12 tons to 45 tons here on the diesel turn, and the train doesn't stop fast. So we want to be safe at all times when we're near railroad tracks, and the whistles and horns are to warn people that the train is coming. And pulling up into position now is the next entry in the diesel parade. It's the Commonwealth Edison number 15. Now you might ask, what's Commonwealth Edison doing with railroad locomotives? Well, if you recall, that Commonwealth Edison was a generator of electricity as well as a distributor of electricity, and many of the early Commonwealth Edison plants were coal-fired generating stations. So locomotives like this were used because built in 1951 by the Electromotive Division of General Motors, and that was located right here in LaGrange, Illinois. The 1518 was built in 1952, and the 118C was built in 1951. The locomotives are pulling a and you could ride behind a train being pulled by commerce. And folks, in these economic times, you can save money by buying your tickets through the museum. The charge is $3 per order for as many tickets as you want to buy. But if you buy them through the internet, it's $3.50 per ticket. So if you're planning on coming to Commerce and bringing the kids out for all the many activities that take place during Commerce, buy your tickets through the museum and we'll save some cold hard cash. Now moving into position in the reviewing area is Burlington Northern 9908 and Metro 308. Folks, this is two examples of commuter engines. Commuter engines that appear in the museum's collection. Both of them were actually operated by Metro. Burlington Northern was the contractor. By the EMD Corporation. Everything that you see here was put down by museum members. This station area was farmland at one time, and the 4.5 miles of track that you're riding on was all put down by museum volunteers. We moved here in 1964 with 43 pieces of equipment, and now we have over 400 pieces of equipment. So take your time and take a look at all of the different pieces that we have on display in the various